Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. This is JJ on JJ's PC Builds. If this is your first time here, let me move you over. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. You know, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And welcome all new subscribers that have subscribed to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds, the community. We are a big community. Just to let you know, we are growing to be even bigger and even bigger. And hopefully one day we'll be able to be a humongous community to where we got over 1 million in the community. But if you've already subscribed, like I said, welcome to the family. Also to my veteran subscribers, much love to you for all that you do, for watching the videos from beginning to end and helping support the channel. And make sure you put a positive thumbs up. It would be appreciated as well. And yes, today I'm using my older camera. The reason why is this, because I wanted to try split scene to see if I can do it just right. You know, so this way we can go, you know, from different screens and be able to do a lot of things. I have looked at new cameras and everything else and did decide that, you know, we definitely going to need to project a new camera. So, and also too, the September 5th anniversary, I have decided to move it to the 9th. Instead of the 5th, I'm going to move it to the 9th. This way, everybody will be here, and I'm going to make it on Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. So it will be 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. 4 p.m. Pacific Time, which is Cali time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be over there on the East Coast. And if I'm right, 6 o'clock Mountain Time or Central Time? You can correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm just giving you a ballpark figure. You can look and see what time it is on the Pacific, and that way you get a good idea of how many hours you're ahead or you're behind or whatever. And if you're over in the European side, it should be in the morning time, somewhere around there. So if y'all are going to join, it would be much appreciated. So looking at the calendar, it will gonna be September the 9th. I had to move it forward because on the 5th, I had a lot to do. But I'm doing a live stream on the 9th, and I'll make sure when I go into the live streams today, after I get done posting this video, I will make sure that you guys get a post-op on that day and that time ahead of time, and I'll do that today. So that way you'll be able to see that it's coming, so be prepared. It's going to be the 1st year anniversary to JJ's PC Builds. I hope you all can attend. It would be much appreciated. And, you know, we will try to do our best to come up with, you know, great ideas or something. Maybe we'll go back and we'll see what it was on the first day of making my videos. Or, you know, I might get some parts in and just do a build. You know, you never know what's going to happen here, because something could come up and, you know, we could do something spectacular, or, you know, it could be a movie night, you know, but it is going to be a couple hours long. So this way, you know, you all get your late night here with Jay right here. You get your late night. So, yes, I know I'm using my older camera, but like I said, I'm going to be using this one over here to be doing the builds and everything else and typing along and blah, blah. As you can see right here in the screenage, you can see it pretty much, my cursor moving around. But anyway, and also too, we got the action screen. So this right here, now I got to take and see which one that is, and then I got to turn that one off just like that and reset everything so you all can see. Or I can turn the other one off and turn the other one back on, or turn that back on, turn that off, and move this one over to the other side and shrink it up a little bit. There we go. You're probably having a hard time seeing what I'm doing. You're probably like, oh my God, what is he doing now? No, actually you are seeing what I'm doing right here. So, but anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll go back to the main screen so that way y'all can see it. I've been working on this because I wanted something different. I mean, I want one more camera that's going to come off of my other side. Well, see, the way you look at it is this. Let me turn it here. This right here is my left side. This here is my right side. Okay. Now, on my right side, which is here, on my computer, is the other camera. So on my left side here, I want something that's going to come right off the top and, right off the top and come on and cover that side. So I got one that's covering the PC side over here, and I want one that's covering the PC side here. So this way, when you're looking down, looking down with me as we bring it down to the desktop, you see what's going on here, right here. So when I'm doing builds and stuff, you can see it. So you're not like wondering what's going on and you can't see everything. So I want to cover both sides. I want to cover this side, which this camera here is covering this side, and I want another camera covering the other side over here on this side of the view. So this way you got all four sides covered. So let's get back to it in the main screen. Now, as far as the cameras and everything else, I know I've seen a couple comments on a video or two about the cameras. And the thing is this. It would be nice if these companies want to get out there and they want to take and, say, hey, Jay, we got a 360 camera we want you to try out or something like that. Yes, that would be nice. That would help out the channel. That would be nice. If they say, here you go, test it out, let me know what you think and everything else, that would be nice. That would help out the channel. Especially us trying to grow and everything else. And I see everybody doing all these little AI tricks and everything else. I have not learned that yet, and I do apologize for that. Well, I'm not going to apologize for that. You all know that I'm still learning on that. So, be patient with me. We will get there, and I will bring out more talent to you. And also, too, don't forget your drink and snacks. I haven't forgot. Yes, this is a little bit of a talking head video. I just wanted to clarify a couple things, like the cameras. I have to work with what I have because that's part of what the financial reasoning says I have to do. So if I was made of money and I had $1 million, then I would say I would have a whole setup. I would have a whole setup. I would have a whole studio. I would have everything all set and ready and done. But I don't have that kind of money. Okay, I'm not crying about the money, and understand this, I'm not crying about the money. I know y'all want better videos, and I'm working towards it. I'm saving up my money to do this. YouTube's not paying me. I got no other sources paying me. I'm doing this strictly on my own to get my videos out to my subscribers and the new subscribers as they flourish on the channel. So this way, everybody has a better experience coming to this channel. Look, you can go to many reviewers' channels, and I'm going to say this, you can go to many of their channels and they got everything locked in. But they've been doing this for more years than I have when it comes to videotaping, you know. But I would imagine I've had enough years. I almost said muff. Where did muff come from? But I've had enough years of building PCs that I have the experience to bring to you and what you need to do to build them. So, you know, it's just my hard point in time right now. I'm explaining to you what my hard point in time is trying to learn within a certain amount of time how to do these programs that, you know, give better video experience and everything else. Look, you got people that been doing the videos for the video editing stuff for many of years. But I am not that old, and I'm old, but but I'm not that new to that kind of scene, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. So I am doing this on my own. I'm watching videos on how to video edit correctly and everything else. I got nobody behind me, and I got nobody, watching over my shoulder saying, okay, well, you do it this way, it'll be a lot easier for you and stuff like that. No, I don't have any hands-on training. I'm training myself. Because I really wanted to get, my experience out to everybody. I've been wanting to do this for years. I don't have, somebody that has the training and know-how of doing videos. That's just me. I'm telling you straight up, it's just me. So, but you always look at later on down the road, I might pick up one person to do video editing. I might do that for the simple fact so that way I can make my videos better. But I really want to try myself to do it myself instead of having other people do it for me. So I make one video a day. I try to, and I do apologize. I did miss a couple videos, but I will make them up. Trust me. I will make them up for this month. Those 2 videos I already got on my list of making up for this month. So I'll pick the time to make them up with and, and double up on the videos, a couple of the videos. So this way, per day, that way y'all can make sure you get everything that I'm talking about. But, I'm just having a powwow with y'all because you got to understand me very carefully. The other day I had to go, into the hospital for personal reasons. And that's the reason why I didn't get the 2 extra videos out for this week. So I'm just bringing it to you and letting you know what's going on. And I am fine. Go through rough patches, and it's nothing dealing with no narcotics or anything else. It's just purely health reasons. But I am still here, and I am still kicking, and I'm still going, And nothing's going to stop me from making videos other than YouTube, of course. But the thing is this, I make my videos daily out to you guys, even though that sometimes you kind of think they're kind of boring or whatever the case is. Well, I don't have full training. Well, we just went through that, but I'm just going to explain this again. I do not have the full training capability of editing a video the way everybody's used to seeing it, you know. But I'm not trying to be like everybody else. I'm trying to show you guys me. In my experience that I'm going along and I'm going up in scales, you know, taking you all along with me for my experience of what I'm learning, you know. The things I know, I'm showing you guys what's going on, and the things that I'm learning, I'm showing you guys what I'm learning. So, you know, you're getting best of both worlds. You're not getting anything that's written down, okay? I have nothing written down. I'm going to tell you that right now. I have nothing on my screen posted, you know, to where I can read it. You know, the blue that you see on my glasses here, that's coming from over here on the lens of the, you know, the camera thing, which I got to keep moving that over. Ugh. There. Hopefully that takes the blue, some of the blue out of my glasses. But, you know, like I said, I am learning. And I appreciate y'all being patient with me, and I appreciate y'all following along with me. I mean, I'm not a big-time reviewer like the other reviewers. I'm trying to get subscribers up to build my way up to having an awesome channel and taking you all along with me. You know, I am working my way up to that point. It's taking me time. Yes, I know. I got 2 builds. Actually, I got 3 builds that I got in mind. I got the one build I told you about. I was thinking about doing an Intel build, but when I see they were having issues with their few of their processors, I kind of put the hold on the Intel build for the simple fact that, you know, until I hear and see everything being cleared up by Intel, I'm waiting on that. So that's on hold. My friend's build, that's not on hold, but I'm waiting until I see what this new AMD 7800 XT graphics card is going to be about. So I don't want to spend out money that I don't need to spend out to buy a graphics card that's going to underperform than the newer graphics cards. So I'm waiting to see what that's going to be about, which that's coming up on the 6th of September. I'll make sure I cover that, you know. Also, too, couple of things, you know, I just want to touch base on is, like I told everybody, when you leave your comments in on the videos, it will take at least between 24 and 48 hours for me to respond back to them because, you know, with just being me here, it's, you know, I get super busy sometimes. So be patient. I will respond to them. I respond to every one of them that comes up. So I do my best to respond to your questions, and I give you my answers. So that, I just wanted to assure you again to let you know that that's what's happening. So if you don't see me respond right away, then that means that I have a lot going on, and I will respond to it because I check them every day. So, and also too, there's another thing that I wanted to bring up. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Right now I'm going to my analytics on my channel. So it says for this month we have 219 watch hours for this month. We have almost 4,000 views. And we have subscribers. We gotten 2 subscribers in this month. No, 3 subscribers in this month. So we're working, we're getting there. Okay. Now, as far as the content, it's looking really good. It's looking like a roller coaster right now when it comes to, but the impressions are looking good. And we're getting a lot of watches and stuff like that. But, we get, it's still saying that, we need, something a little different. So looking through the audience and, looks like we got 226 returning viewers, and I do thank you, and it is much appreciated, you becoming a returning viewer, that you're watching the videos from beginning to end, because that I wanted to bring up a little bit too. Let's see, what else do we got cooking? But all I'm saying is make sure you tell your friends. Tell your friends to come on down. I mean, this month we got close to, like I said, almost 4,000 views, but we only got 219 watch hours, and it's telling me my impressions, the click rate is like 1.2%. So that's not too bad. But I'd like to see it up around 3 or 4%, and so would YouTube. YouTube wants to see my impressions click-through rate to come up to like 3 or 4% before they actually start pushing more of the videos out there to everybody. So make sure you're putting thumbs up and you're watching the videos from beginning to end. That would increase everything as much as we can. I got some videos with good impressions. I got some videos that are not good impressions. But so far, the total of impressions I've gotten is 218,768. That is a lot. A lot of impressions. That's a lot of people looking at these videos. So if you're watching my videos, why not subscribe? I don't charge anything. I'm not asking anybody for nothing. I just ask you to subscribe and watch the video from beginning to end. That right there, that pays the bills. I'm just, doing like everybody else does. It's like, yeah, that just pays the bills, But I have no sponsors or anything that wants to pay the bills right now because they don't recognize us as a community. But I will tell you this, I will keep pushing forward on the videos, and I will keep pushing the videos out regardless. We are a community, and I will make sure they know we are here. And if they don't like it, then too damn bad. Because I like it. I like talking to y'all because it's, it's great. I love the feedback that I get from everybody. I get a lot of feedback. Let's go through a little bit of, let's see, the traffic source. Okay, just to say. Most of my traffic source comes from browse features, but I do have a lot on the other ones as well. Suggested videos are coming up a lot since I've changed put at the end those the 2 pop-up videos. that did change everything in that aspect. So looking at the geography, looks like I'm, I get 35 to 50% watch time from the United States. And then, I got a few states in here, like the UK, India, Spain, Canada, Germany. They're all watching my videos. And I do appreciate all the overseas countries watching my videos from beginning to end. That is much appreciated. Much love to you guys for doing that. No doubt about it. Okay, now looking through the viewer age. I'm just doing this because I'm letting you all know what's going on in the community. This is part of the community. So it's looking like we're getting 18 to 24 years old, 4.3%. 25 to 34, we're getting 17.9%. But 35 to 44, we're getting 52.9%. But 55 to 64, we're getting 24.9%. That's not too bad. Most of our geographic is going to be the 35 to 44. But that's cool. That is cool as a cucumber. Okay, now this is really going to blow your mind. Okay. Most of the watch time hours is 99.6% males. All the guys are watching my videos. 0.4% females are watching my videos. Ladies, I don't bite. I swear to God. I pray to God. I don't bite. Watch my videos from beginning to end. Even if it's corny or not, please just watch them. This will bring up a lot of the stats and everything else. I think the ladies might be scared of me. I don't know why, but don't be scared. I am not a creeper. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just a man, but I'm not a creeper. Just to let you know that. So, but anywho, going over to the subscription status. You're going to love this. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a yearly stat and see what it is for 365 days. Okay. Now, that's been done. Not subscribed. 37,108 viewers that have watched my videos. But there's a but to this. There's the caveat to it. The ones that did not subscribe, a lot of you, 68%, watched 1,584.7 hours. So, but that's a duration of 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Now, here's the caveat of this. Now, 3,698 people viewed my videos. 32% of the 3,698 only watched 744.6 hours that are subscribed. Given the video duration of 12-minute video duration. Now, if you divide that up, if you divide up the 744.6 hours and into the amount of subscribers we have, we're getting to it. How much would that be? We got 232. So let's do our math. Let's go to the action screen. There we go. Now, I know y'all love the calculator. I'm going to bring up the calculator for you. I know you love to see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 3,698 and divide that by, this is on an average now. We're going to divide this by 232 subscribers. 232 equals. Each one of the subscribers watched approximately 16 hours of the videos. Huh. Okay, so we open up another calculator. I know how y'all love this. So we're going to look at something really quick here. So we're going to open this back up. I know you're not seeing right now what I'm doing. I do realize that. Okay, now we have 342 videos, right? 342 videos times, let's say on an average, 0.75 hours each. So you're looking at about 256 estimated hours that are on the amount of videos that we have. It's 342. So that's not too bad. But if you times that by 232 subscribers, well, that's a lot of watch hours. Well, maybe I'm wrong about that. So let's say, let's just say 300. Okay. And then you add, I know y'all are thinking I'm going off the ringer here. So you add your 232 subscribers. That's 532 hours. If you watch it for 1 hour. 1 hour. So if you watch them for 1 hour, that's appreciated. That's just watching a 1 hour video. Now you times that by 2. Say you watch it for 2 hours. That adds up to 1,064 with 232 subscribers. So now you add another 532 to it. That's times 3. That's if you watch 3 hours. So if you, and my point is this, if each subscriber watches 230 hours, right? So let's say we get 232 times, what did I say? 230 hours 230. That's 53,360 hours, watch time hours. And that's with all the subscribers we have, not including the non-subscribers. But if you're a non-subscriber, please become a subscriber. It would help the channel. Okay, I know I kind of went off of the rail a little bit about this, and I do apologize to everybody, but there's some things I wanted to, make my point, just like everybody else. I do apologize for things that I feel I've done wrong, and I hope you all understand that that's not a point of weakness. That's a point of sincerity for my subscribers and non-subscribers, or the ones that want to become subscribers. If you subscribe, it doesn't hurt anything to subscribe. If you don't want to watch all the videos, I'm not twisting your arm to do that. If you want to help support the channel, then that's up to you. It would be appreciated. And the amount of people, clicking on my videos, we're almost to over 40,000. And that would, it would have been nice if that close to 40,000 would all have been subscribers. Maybe because I don't have the personality of every other subscriber, and I don't have to sound like I got, something stuck in my throat or something like that. I don't know. But if you're wondering what it is to be on JJ's PC Built, it's not the matter of we just do strictly PCs and we don't talk about anything. No, that's not how it works. We talk about many things. Okay, it's just one thing that I don't like talking about is because what ruins a channel is what they call politics. Out there in the world, politics. That's what ruins, unless your channel's built on politics, that's something you need to talk about. But my channel's not based on politics. The only politicking we do here is on PC politics. That's the only politicking we do here. Everybody gets along with each other. There's no such thing as he's wrong and she's right. No, it's your opinions. You can voice your opinion here. Your opinion on how PCs work and everything else. You can voice what's on your mind here. I'm not going to hinder you from that. That is your opinion. That is your opinion. If you leave it on my video, I respect that. I try to respond the best I can and let you know my point of view on, what I think about it. Even though that I made the video, I still make my opinions on what I think it should be done more. Right now, a lot of people, they can't afford nothing. So if you can't afford anything, that's fine. And if you like watching the videos, that's even better. What, I gotta act goofy or something? Come on. I'm doing everything I can. I spent a buttload of money trying to get this channel up and running. I spent close to about $3 or $4 grand just to get this channel up and running. Time is money. And I do understand that. And I know y'all want to see more. And I wish I had a big old studio like everybody else. But I got my little corner. This right here is my corner. This is JJ's corner. Does that make sense? I really do respect everybody out here. Even though that, people leave thumbs downs on my videos, I don't let that get me down. That doesn't bother me. That's part of saying, you didn't care for the video, then I understand that. I respect that. You didn't like it, so you didn't like it. But there's many people that do like my videos, and they've said it. So, and they've said it on the video themselves. They left their opinion on the videos. That's what they're there for. That's why they're not restricted. You can voice your opinion as long as you keep it clean and use no profanity. Once you do that, then you'll get banned from the channel. Simple said and put. Because of YouTube's tolerance to what goes on, you'll automatically get banned from this channel using profanity. So I will state that, and I will let you know that right now. Okay? Because you don't know if there's minor children looking at the channel, looking at the comments or not. So being an adult, we do the adult thing, and we try to keep it clean. That will keep the nonsense out of the eyes of the children and keep our channel intact, our community intact. So, but there's many things that I want to do. There's many builds, there's plenty of time, and there's many futures. So do understand our first year is coming up, and I hope you all attend, the live video. I did a couple live videos, and I'm going to tell you something. There's only maybe 2 or 3 or 4 people that showed up for the live videos. And the reason why I stopped doing them, because people weren't showing up to the videos, the live videos. Because you don't want to do a live video by yourself. That's boring. That's basically like you just recording the video and pushing it out there. That's the same thing. So that's when I made the decision to stop doing the live videos, was because of that. I was doing them on Thursday, and I stopped doing them for the simple fact nobody was showing up. So if I feel nobody's going to show up, then I'll call the video, and I'll turn off the live video right then and there. And if it's not too long, or it's like less than 2 minutes, then I'll just take and delete the video itself. But if I did a whole hour and nobody shows up, I'm not going to delete the video. You can watch it if you want, And the reason why I do tell you to subscribe is because when we do have live video events, in order for you to communicate, you have to subscribe. It's not the matter of me doing this to be mean. I'm doing this for the simple fact, if you want to voice your opinion and be part of the channel on the live streams, then subscribe. Does it cost you anything? No, it doesn't. Once you subscribe and you become a subscriber, then you'll be able to voice your opinion on the live videos. That's the only thing that I did differently on my channel. So that way everybody realized that, it's best to just subscribe, and that way you can get your voice heard. There are many people that ask me, I got this motherboard, and what's the best thing to put with this and that? They get involved. I don't make everything in the live videos about me. Now, if I get a subscriber that asks me questions, yeah, I'm answering the questions. I'm answering them right there. So that's what my live videos are about. You think it's just because I'm doing a man, talking all the time? No, it's not at all. You think I'm trying to sell you something? I'm not. The Q&A of the live videos that I do, question and answers, is basically you asking the questions and to see if I can answer. I'll do my best to answer. I'm not going to tell you if I'm going to get it right or wrong, but I'll tell you like this. I'll answer the questions when you ask them. That's why I'm here doing that. That's why I'm doing those live Q&A videos. It means where you're asking the questions and I'm trying to answer them for you. Okay? That's Q&A. You ask the questions, I try to answer them during the live video. So you see it within real time. You see it at real time and get a direct answer. You can't get it any better than that. Unless you move in with the person, you cannot get it any better and any clearer than that. And I will make that point clear to you. When you get live videos and somebody doing this live for you to, research and everything to get you your answer. That's what we do here. We do research. We research everything to get the answers you're looking for. Okay? Especially trying to save $1. Not a lot of people know that. They think that, we're just here, we're just phonies and everything. No, bullshit. I'm going to call bullshit. Read my lips. Bullshit. That's not why I'm here. Why I'm here is to give you honest answers and reviews. And also, too, my opinions and everything else that goes along with PC computers. Personal or professional computers. Okay? Sorry, I was doing that over there. I'll do it right there. So, and you know what? I see everybody talking about these wire ties. Go to Walmart, do yourself a favor, save yourself a couple bucks, and get these right here. And what these are, I'm not advertising for Walmart. I'm going to tell you that right now. When you want something to look cool and you want to tie up your wires, there. You see these? Look at this. Look at that. And you got different colors too. You got black, you got green, you got blue, you got yellow, and you got red. And you know how much these cost? Nearly, you get 50 pieces, 50 wire ties. 50 wire ties. Look. And you use these for your PC. When it comes time that you need to move wires and stuff, guess what? They're reusable. They're reusable. This is what I use for mine. I don't use the plastic wire ties like everybody else does, because that right there, you're just wasting money. These right here, these will last you a long time. Long time. So you can go to Walmart, you can buy these right here. They're cheap and they're not expensive. So, if not, you'll have to order them online. But they're well worth it. They're 50 pieces. So, somebody asked me, what do I use for wire ties? There you go. I'm giving it to you. That's what I use for wire ties. That's what I use to strap up the back of my cabinet. Velcro. I don't like using those plastic ties. What they do is if you pull it too tight, they break the wires over time with the energy that's going back and forth through the wire. It tends to heat it up and break it off over a period of time. Everybody's like, oh yeah, it never breaks and it's not. Okay, well then, you know what? Then you spend close to $23 probably a month on wire ties when you can get Velcro and save yourself $18, $19. So yeah, I just saved you $18 or $19 in a matter of 2 minutes. You can't beat that. And I hear some people talking crap about the 5600 X3D. If you can't get to Micro Center, then ask a friend that's near a Micro Center to order you one. But if you can find something better and you want to go to the 7000 series, I'm sure the 7600, you can get the Ryzen 7600 with no problem. And then go find yourself a B620 motherboard that doesn't give you all the overclocking features and everything else that you would want, to run along with that. And then spend yourself a couple more $100 and get yourself some decent 6000 megahertz RAM. And then spend about another $50-$60 getting a 2 terabyte PCIe 4.0 or trying for a 5.0, which there probably ain't no 5.0 just yet. But anyway, a 4.0 X4 M.2 drive. Yeah. And then, you add it up like that and see how much you spend. Okay, so y'all want to see how much you really spend? Let's go ahead and see how much you really spend. And yes, I'm making this a little bit over an hour video today. I am doing that. So, don't get me wrong. We are going to go over an hour video. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to PC Parts Picker. Anyone that's new to the channel, you can go to PC Part Picker. Okay. Over here, it says Builder. Click on Builder. And that opens you up for the whole lineup. Now, where it says CPU, everybody says, oh, start with the CPU and everything else. Look, you start with the CPU, then you don't know what kind of motherboard you're really going to need, because your motherboard's going to tell you what you really need as far as memory, as far as storage, as far as your video card, as far as your CPU and your CPU cooler. Now, I start on the motherboard. Okay, now, looking at the motherboard, what do I really want? Let's narrow it down a little bit. Okay, let's do AM5. Okay, let's narrow it down and say I want a micro ATX. Let's say I want let's leave it at no, let's say I want a B650 family. Okay, so now, and we go over here to price, right where it says price. We go lowest to highest. So, your lowest, you're going to look at $120 for a B650 motherboard. Your lowest is $120 for a B650 motherboard. And that's for the AM5 series. Okay. Ooh, fly almost got in my way. So, but they're out of stock. That's why they got zeros here. So next, you have to go to the B650 motherboard. That's $125. Or a gigabyte B650 is $130. Another B650 is $145. And so on. So as far as getting a cheap motherboard, okay, now you can go and you can click on all motherboards, right? And still come back up here to see that the MSI Pro A620, it's an A motherboard. A with an E series, okay? It's black. It's max memory right here. that's going to be playing a big deal to you because now it's 96 gigs of memory, 2 slots. Look at this. 2 slots, 96 gig, and it's black. Okay. Overclocking capabilities, very minimal for $74.98. So let's say you really don't care about the overclocking capabilities. Is that going to be worth it to you? Probably. But to me, I would come to the fact of doing an ASRock B550M HTV M.2, which that's not too bad. But they got the 650MK. I don't like Gigabyte. Well, I don't say I don't like them. I just never had the acquiring taste or I never got anything, from Gigabyte. So I don't know exactly what they're about. So I can't really say that I do. But and MSI is the same way, and ASRock, I've never got anything from either one of those companies. Asus, I've dealt with Asus, so I'm pretty familiar with that. They got the Asus 620 Tough Wi-Fi, but, let's say let's just say this. If you're looking for something you can trust, that's going to be up to you. Okay. Let's say you want to go Asus. Just say you love Asus and you want to go Asus only. So we go Asus only. Okay. Now Asus, look at their motherboards. Their memory max is 128. Except for the one that's got 2 and that's only 64, that's not too cool. They got a couple that are not too hot, but it's pretty much, these are pretty much all the Asus motherboards you'll find. Okay, so you got the 620, got the B650. This is the one I would do right here. And do remember, if you get the Ryzen 5 5600X 3D, $100 more, you can get the motherboard, which is this right here. This right here. They want $219 for that motherboard. And you get somebody that can go to Micro Center for you. You spend what, $229 for the processor and $100 for the motherboard, so you spend $329. So you're getting, and we're going to crack out the calculator again. So you take 219.99. You minus $100 from it. You're saving $120. You are saving $120. Just to let you know that. By getting that package deal. If Micro Center still has it available to you. So do keep that in mind. If they have it available for you, then that's a good deal. But, it's a $200 motherboard. $220 motherboard. Okay. You can't beat it. These motherboards look like they're going down slowly. Look at this. Look at all these motherboards Asus made. And guess what? You know why they don't have any in stock right now? Do y'all know why they don't have many in stock right now? It's because they're selling out. That's why. So let's say let's say, you decided to get, something without Wi-Fi. Okay. Like this one, right? Well, no. Let's go back up to that $219 one. Let's go ahead and add this to the cart. Okay, let's say you got this one right here for $219. Okay, now you got to choose your CPU that's going to match it. And coming down here, it's going to be AMD. It's going to be say Zen 4. So there's your pick right there. There is your pick right there. So I did notice that they got this Ryzen 7 Pro 7745 that can do 5.3 gigahertz. The Ryzen 5 Pro 7645, 5.1 gigahertz, 65 watts. 65 watts. But there's no price tag to it. Okay, now they got the 7500F. There's 5 gigahertz. There's no price tag to it. I bet you any money. These are what new GPUs that are coming, or these are new CPUs that are coming out. So it looks like that, what I already know about the Ryzen 5 7500F, the AMD Ryzen 9 Pro 7945, the AMD Ryzen 7 Pro 7745, AMD Ryzen 5 Pro 7645, and the Ryzen 7 Pro 7745. Well, they have that twice. Huh? Well, whatever. Okay, now let's go ahead and look for the lowest to the highest price when it comes to your CPU. Lowest they got, 5.1 gigahertz, $218.78, 7600, 6-core 12-thread. Now for 200 more gigahertz and a higher more TDP, for 105 watt TDP is the 7600X. So you look at the difference between the two. Okay, so you look at the difference between the two, the prices. Okay, I'm just going along with the prices. With the 7600 and the 7600X. 7600X is $235. You minus that from 218.78. Too many eights. $16.22, y'all. Between the X version, and the non-X version. So in that instance, you'd be better off getting the 7600X. Just to let you know that. So the 7700, look at the price. Between the 7700 and the 7700X. So right here is what you're looking at. 7700X, 314, 7700, 319, $4.56 difference. $4.56 difference between the two. Okay. So that's the difference. Now, going from the 200 to 300, you're looking at a $100 difference between, the 76 and the 77. Okay, so the only 78 they got is the 7800 X3D. So there's no price comparison there. So it's $384. Okay, so from there, there's like 50, 60 buck difference. The 7900. Look at the 7900 and 7900X. Look at the price difference between the X version and the non-X version. $3. Less than $3 between those two. And the 7900 X3D. It's like about what? Maybe 40, less than 40 buck difference between the 7900X and the 7900 X3D. Okay, now 7950 and the 7950 X3D. Okay, you can't really compare something between the two because I don't see a non-7950 non-X, and you can't really compare because that's got 16 cores. They both got 16 cores. They both got 7950X is 170 watts compared to the 7950X 3D, which is 120 watts. But the price difference between the two is 7950X 3D cost $659. So you minus that from the 536.99 and gives you a cost of $122.01 difference between the two. But on the other ones, they're between the price of $3 and $15, $15 difference. But those two seem to be like over $122.01. Okay, now AMD, that makes no freaking sense whatsoever. Just making that point. So what would be the best deal? 7600X right there. 7600X. That would be the better deal. Now, yes, I'm going to do this, and I'm over an hour. I'm going to keep doing this until the end. Okay, now let's do with the price comparison kind of thing again. We're going to leave this at all. We're going to leave this just the way it is. Okay, but we're going to bring this from 333. We're going to bring this up to 6,000. That's the speed of the memory. So this way we can see what we got at 6,000. So now, let's see what we got for $42.99. Okay. Make sure it's DDR5. Or show more and make sure it's at DDR5. Okay, it's at DDR5, 6,000. 16 nanoseconds. This is one 16 gigabyte module. $42.99. 6,000 series. 16 damn flies. 16 nanoseconds. DDR5 8 gigabyte series. 13.33 nanoseconds. Cast latency at 40. 48. Okay, let's move down the road. 16 gigabytes. This is at cast latency 32. Yeah, but that's at like 10.667 nanoseconds. That's like really slow at that point. Let's see. So, I mean, you can get some decent 6000 series. I mean, if you're just looking for decent 6000 series, I mean, right here, 116 gigabyte module, $42.99. Okay, so that's not too bad. So you add additional, add additional, add additional, add. So you get 4 modules, 14, 16 gigabyte modules. Okay, so you get 16 gigs of RAM. You times that by 4. That's 64 gigs of RAM, which you have a motherboard that'll support 128 gigs. But so far you have spent $641.94. That's just to get the CPU, the motherboard, and the RAM. Okay, that right there, that's not too bad. Okay, I know some people don't have that kind of money, but I'm just giving you an idea of what you can do. So we're gonna add a CPU cooler, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from lowest to highest. Okay, and we're gonna do water cooled. Let's see. 240. So that changes everything right there. So for ARGB right here, 27 dB factor, not too bad. Unless you want to spend more money for less noise, that's up to you. Okay, you can get the ID cooling dash flow 240s, and the 240s will work good with this. If you're not doing any overclocking or anything, then that's not too bad. But if you're going to be doing overclocking and stuff like that, you're best to go up to a 360 instead of a 240. So you got 120, 240, 360. Okay, let's say we go up to a 360, take out the 240, and see how much they are. So we do the Thermalright, and they're at 2,000 RPMs. Now, $69. That's not too bad. Let's say I add that to the cart. Okay, now it's free shipping. So Prime is free shipping. So far you're doing good. Now you don't have to pay for gas to go to Micro Center. Now you don't have to pay for shipping. Now you're just paying warehouse cost. Okay, now we're going to keep moving on down the road. This might be a long video, and if you don't stay to the end of it, you'll never see the finale to this. Okay, now choose the storage. Now, we're going to come over to the side. We're going to look for SSD, and then what we're going to look for is M.2 2280 PCIe 4.0 X4 NVMe, yes. So, and now we're going to go from the lowest to the highest price. They got an NV2 that's 250 gigabyte. Is that going to be enough? I don't think so. So we move up the capacity. We move it. We move up the capacity to 1,000 gigabytes. So that means it's 1 terabyte. I'm only looking for the 1 terabyte or greater drives. So this way I know what I'm looking for. So 2 terabyte drive is $69.97. 2 terabyte is $69.80. Okay, 2 terabyte, $71.99. Keep moving down the road. This one is Kingston NV2, $77.45. They're saying it's 0.078 cents. That's not too bad. Okay. Now they got the A data, but I don't like A data. Okay, so my preferred drive is going to be Crucial. Don't get me wrong, everybody. This is my preferred drive, is Crucial. So, and they got a 2 terabyte right here, a P3 Plus, which I like, and I'm going to add that in because that's 2 terabytes. You know, that's a good drive. It gives you everything you need. You don't need anything better. Now the video card. Video card, that's going to be your choice. But for me, a video card I was going to choose is the RX 6800 XT. Okay. Not unless I can get a 6900 for cheaper. But I like the 6800 XT. So whatever one that I can get cheaper will go from lowest to highest, right? Lowest to highest price. The lowest price on a 6800 XT right here is $500. Dead nuts, $500. So it's the Gaming D OC, $500. $10 more, you get the Speedster Swift 319. $14 more, you get the ASRock Tai Chi X. You know, depends on what you want. Depends on your flavor, you know, of what graphics card you want. Me, I'll just say the ASRock. Okay, so I'll say the ASRock. And look at the price, $1,200. $1,200 so far. But you got to go to the Gusto. You got to go through the whole 900. You got to choose a case. Okay. Now, choosing a case, we all know you'd want to spend $849. So you move the price down. And let's say you get the case at $55. So there we go. That'll work right there. Not too bad of a case. It's an ATX case, mid-tower case. Okay. So, I like the case. Add the case. There, now we got a case. Now we got to add the power supply. Now you know you're going to need a 1,000-watt power supply. You know, you definitely know you're going to need it. So you might as well spend the money and get yourself a decent power supply. So just add right here. This is the one I got already. I already got that power supply, so Operating system, now you can download it for free, but they got restrictions on what you can use, but it doesn't hinder your ability to use the program to play your games. So you don't really need to purchase Windows. That's up to you if you do, and you want the OEM specs. That's up to you. Then you can get the retail key and go from there. And the monitor, I'm sure you can pick up the monitor. Best thing to do when it comes to a monitor, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say a 14. I'm just going to go out of the limb and say a 1440. Okay, you're set up for a pretty good 1440. So, let's see. You can choose any one of them that you want. 27-inch. Let's say you're in the market for a 27-inch, right? Right here. 170 hertz. Right here. $200. Perfect. Or a 27-inch. And your perils, you can pick up whatever you want. You can pick them up at any time. You can pick up the whole package for $60 and add that onto your number. So, or whatever you want to pick, your expansions or whatever, that's up to you. But this is the price deal right here. Right here is your actual number. $1,705.78. And that is for the 7600X, okay, the Ryzen 5 7600X, a Thermalright Frozen ARGB, water cooling for your processor, your CPU cooler, the motherboard, the AMTough Gaming B650 Plus, the memory Team Group Elite 16 gigabytes times 4, your M.2 drive, Crucial P3 Plus, 2 terabyte M.2 drive. The case is a DIY PC S3 BK ARGB ATX mid-tower case. And the power supply, Corsair RM1000E, 1000 watt, 80 plus gold, certified modular ATX power supply. Your operating system, you can choose Windows 10 or Windows 11. And the monitor you chose for it was the Asus TUF Gaming, the VG27AQ A1A 27-inch, 25 by 60 times 1440p, 170 hertz monitor. Not a bad deal for $1,700. So that's my opinion on that. If that's what you're looking for when it comes to going up to the next level. And I'm sure going up to the next level, that would take you all the way up to where you need to be. Okay, yeah, they got 8000 series RAM and everything else. That'll be up to you if you want to go up higher to go to the 6. But with that motherboard, I wouldn't recommend to go anything over 6000. 6000 be your nice sweet spot. That's what I think. But anyway, we did 1 hour and 24 minutes so far. But we're going to go ahead and close out the video right here with my conclusion. Everybody, when it comes to the AM5 series, it's going to be up to you to make a decision if you want to go forward and go further and take it to the next level. That's going to be up to you. That's the reason why I stayed with the DDR4 series until I see something better come out of the DDR5 series. But Truthfully, they might have something better than the DDR5 series. They might have something coming a lot better and a lot more in 2024, 2025, or 2026, or so on. So if you want to skip a generation, then skip a generation. Stay with your DDR4, skip a generation, and then go up to the next best thing. And hopefully prices will be down by then. Hopefully they will be down by then. I'm sure they will be. So save up your money, and this is going to be my opinion. Save up your money for the next gen that's going to be coming out over the DDR5 series. Save your money. Go up to that next generation. They got new type RAM coming out. They got the GDDR7 coming out. The 7 Plus. So they got something cooking. So everybody's waiting to buy. So skip this generation. Wait, see what they got for the next. It might be good. It might be bad. You never know. So let's go from there. But that's what I'm waiting to see. And that's the reason why I put a lot of things on hold right now, because I want to see what's coming cooking in the next generation. But anyway, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, welcome to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds. And my veteran subscribers, as always, much love to you for watching all the videos from beginning to end. And we still need to get up to 4,000 watch hours. And we're getting there. And also, too, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your uncles, aunts, and all that, and so forth. Come on down and join the party. And don't forget, I'm going to post up a time and a place for the anniversary of the community, of JJ's PC Builds community. You all in the community. I'm going to paste something up there so that way you can see this is when it's coming and this is the time it's going to drop. So I'm going to go ahead and set it in stone. So that way you all will be there, and I hope all the subscribers show up so we can have a lot of fun, get a lot of chatting going on, and a lot of fun things. We'll come up with something. So don't you worry about that. But anyway, until the next time, and I mean I will see you the next time on the next video. So you know who it is. And we'll see you on that next one.